Hello, and welcome to the Non-Bartender's Guide to Bartending. My name's Brett, and I'm not a bartender. Well, listen, if you're anything like me, first of all, I'm sorry, that's rough. But secondly, if you are like me, you love Thanksgiving. That's right, I absolutely love Thanksgiving because I love being able to get around a table with all my friends and family that I love the most and enjoy a fantastic meal of a turkey cooked on the grill, mashed potatoes, stuffing, sweet potatoes. I know we've got two different potatoes going, don't judge me. Cranberry sauce, gravy, lots and lots of gravy. Sorry, but I digress. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. And we need to make a cocktail. You see, my job in my family was to provide the cocktail for our little pre-dinner happy hour, where we would get together and have a cocktail, and we'd pre-eat before Thanksgiving dinner. Don't judge me. All right, anyway, back to the drink. Today, we're gonna make a cinnamon maple whiskey sour. That's right, this drink is perfect for a cold fall day. It'll warm you right up inside. That might be the bourbon, but nonetheless, it's gonna keep you warm. So let's get after it, shall we? All right, let's take our shaker. We're gonna take Penelope the Penguin shaker, and we're gonna put some ice in here. We're gonna fill it, maybe about half full of ice. There we go. First thing we're gonna do is move that out of the way. We're gonna put our bourbon in. Today we're gonna be using Maker's Mark 46. You can use whatever bourbon you like. This was what was in the cupboard, so I'm using it. All right, let's open that up there. We're gonna put 1.5 ounces of bourbon in our drink. This little guy here is 1 ounce, so here's one. Fill that right up. And we'll go about half full for our 1/2 ounce. You can just kind of eyeball it. It's not a science experiment. There we go. All right, we've got our bourbon in. Then we need about 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. If you take just kind of half a lemon, that should be just about right. Again, like I said, not a science experiment, so it doesn't need to be exact. If you want it to be exact, though, knock yourself out. 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Let's squeeze that right in there like that. Oh yeah, that's good. That's going to keep everything sour, because again, we're making a whiskey sour. All right, next up, the good stuff here. This is fun. We're gonna put some maple syrup in here. We're gonna put 3 teaspoons of maple syrup. Here's the thing. Go out, spend an extra $1 or $2 on your syrup. Don't use that syrup that you used on your pancakes when you were 4 years old. You're not 4 years old anymore. Go get the good stuff, 100% pure maple syrup. It's gonna probably come in a bottle that looks a little bit like this, probably from Canada. Thanks, Canada, for the maple syrup. You guys did great on that one. All right, so I'm gonna put 3 teaspoons in here. You can put anywhere from 2 to 4 teaspoons and it'll still taste great. If you don't want a real sweet drink, just use 2. If you like your drinks a little bit sweeter, use 4. I'm kind of a moderate. I'm keeping it right down the middle. I'm going with 3. So here we go. 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. The other advantage of 100% pure maple syrup is it's not as thick, so pour out a little quicker, which is good when you're trying to record a video. Okay, 3 teaspoons of maple syrup in there. Lastly, a little bit of ground cinnamon. You just need a pinch. I'm gonna take this, got a little shaker. I'm gonna just give it a little like that. Here we go. So we've got 1.5 ounces of bourbon in there. We've got about 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. We have 3 teaspoons of maple syrup and a dash of cinnamon. We're gonna put Penelope's head back on, seal her up tight, give it a shake. There we go. That got nice and cold. Everything's mixed up. We're gonna take our old-fashioned glass and we're just gonna pour it right on in. Look at that. It looks like fall, doesn't it? I love it. All right, in you go. Let's go. Every last drop. That away. All right. Lastly, we'll put Put a little ice in there. Nice big piece like this. In it goes. And a little sprig of rosemary to garnish it up. Cinnamon, maple, whiskey sour. I think you're really going to enjoy this drink. Now, this drink, it's going to pair very nicely with this album, Run Home Slow by the Teskey Brothers. Teskey Brothers are a fantastic indie blues rock band out of Melbourne, Australia. I know they're from Australia. I get it. We're talking about Thanksgiving. Australia doesn't really work. Don't worry about it. Focus on the fact that the album is called Run Home Slow. See what I did there? All right. I encourage you to check this album out. Enjoy it with your cinnamon maple whiskey sour. The bluesy sound is going to transport you right back home to being around a table with your loved ones. Well, I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching. This has been the Non-Bartender's Guide to Bartending. My name's Brett. I'm not a bartender.